Good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk. So, I have a really good girlfriend who I love so much, who dates the same guy over and over and over again and wonders why it never works. And she and I got into it the other day, and I was standing in the gas station filling my car when we got into the conversation, and I just lost it. I'm like, I can't believe we're here again. Like, we're having the same conversation now about the third guy in a row, the exact same thing, right? And she finally just broke and was like, I know. I don't know why I keep picking the same guy. So, I'm reading. I go into a whole thing with her, right? Coffee talker within an inch of her life. She needs it. She wants it. It's why she called me. We go through the whole thing, right? And I'm reading an article, and I literally had a whole thing I was going to do for Coffee Talk. And then I read this article this morning, and I jumped out of bed. I've never been so oh my God in my life. So, I have noticed that I have friends who are people pleasers. They are, I can't really explain it. Did you ever know somebody who, they're very easy to sort of become what somebody else wants them to be when they start dating or become friends with someone, sort of like Julia Roberts in Runaway Bride, where she likes her eggs the same way she's with every guy. That's how she likes her eggs. That's what I'm talking about, right? This is my girlfriend, okay? Oh my God, my brain. Okay. Every guy she gets involved with doesn't like me because I immediately see the way the relationship starts, and I call BS immediately. And I go, whoa, that's not healthy. You've been dating him 2 months and he's already talking to you about getting married, and he's sleeping in your place every single night. And that is not healthy. Okay. Life does not sustain that. This is not The Notebook. This is not Hollywood. That is not real life. And for those of you who are going to be like, Jamie, that's romance. No, it isn't. Because my friend has glitches in her that makes her susceptible to these unhealthy gaslighters. I did not know there was a term for this, and now I did. And I'm going to tell you about it, and then you're going to read about it, and you're going to go, oh my God, I know somebody like that. Gaslighting is the attempt of one person to overwrite another person's reality. I had to write it down because I was like, I can't get it wrong. Gaslighting is the attempt of one person to overwrite another person's reality. Okay, so they don't need to just be right. They need you to believe they are right. There's a difference. It's not about confrontation. They don't want to fight. They need you to actually believe that what they are saying is the right thing. They change your reality. I'll give you an example. The media can do this, right? So I'm watching the VMAs, and I know that it feels wrong to watch women, Miley Cyrus, whoever, on stage half naked. This feels wrong to me. But the media will try to make me think that this is now the norm, and that maybe I'm just too old, or maybe I'm not the demographic. So I start to actually believe that what Miley's doing is right, and that my reality is skewed, when in actuality, it is wrong to stand on television almost naked and joke about the police and sleeping with married people and drugs. That is wrong. Morally, that is not who we want to be as a society, and we know that, but we're watching it and everyone's like, you're just old, you're just whatever. So you go, okay, maybe I'm just old. No, that's gaslighting on a bigger scale, right? That's just an example, but you get it. You get what I'm saying, right? Gaslighting, the purpose of gaslighting is to damage your trust in yourself, okay? So first of all, red flag. Anytime you start dating somebody and they immediately don't like your best friend because she's like, whoa, this is a lot fast and I don't really like how he's moved into your entire world in 4 weeks, red flag. If your best friend calls bullshit and the person you're dating's like, she just doesn't understand how much I love you. She just doesn't know what we have. She doesn't feel what we feel. Whoa, stop. Stop. I appreciate romance like the next person, but anytime that I have ever not liked a guy for one of my friends, they have proven to be the wrong person for my friend. So if your best friend or someone you trust and have trusted for years now comes in question because of the person you're dating or the new friend in your life, when you get a new friend and she immediately puts distance between you and someone who's been there for years, that is a red flag. That is gaslighting. Stop it now. Okay, so the last guy that my girlfriend was with, and the same thing that's happening now, is gaslighters will shower you with attention but never truly give you what you want. So you don't understand why you don't feel sad. So in the beginning, you're like, this is amazing. All this attention. They want to go out all the time. They want to be in my house all the time. They want to whatever. But suddenly you realize what you have is somebody freeloading off you, eating your food, sleeping in your house. So what looked romantic about them wanting to be with you every day and showering you with attention is really just them moving in on your space to control your life, okay? So when you look around after a couple of months and you realize that what felt romantic, now you feel empty inside because there's no substance there. It's fun and they're showering you with lots of attention, but you're not really fulfilled. You're not really getting what you want. You may be getting gaslighted. You have to open your eyes to it. I'm telling you, this is like a legit thing. I'm like, my mind is blown, okay? I'm trying to think of what the other things I read. So, okay, so you start to feel this way, right? You start to go, hey, can we talk? Because I'm not really getting what I need from this. They immediately become the victim. I don't understand. I give so much of myself. I'm here for you every day. We talk about your day. I sleep with you. You don't like to be alone. I'm here. We order food. Whatever. Like all of us. And then the first stage is you're arguing it, right? Because you know your reality. No, I hear you. You're here, but I'm not fulfilled. This is not exactly what I wanted. And then the second stage is you consider their point of view, but you also want them to see your point of view. But you see, a gaslighter can't see your point of view because their job is to convince you that your reality is warped. So they start to convince you that you are selfish, that you are hurtful. And you start to go, what's wrong with me? Why am I so selfish? Why am I so hurtful? He's trying so hard. She's trying so hard. And it's like, I don't appreciate anything. What's wrong with me? The third stage is you literally lose the ability to make your own judgments. You now see everything through their mind. You start regurgitating their thoughts, their words. You've at that point, they have you. I have seen this with my girlfriend, with another girlfriend too, in Birmingham. They date the same guy. They know they don't want it. They finally climb their way up to the top of the peak of gaslighting. They finally catch a breath of air that is not tainted by the gaslighting. And they get the strength to say, this isn't what I want. And then the person talks them to death for hours, threatening, using threats that are not based in reality. But they convince these people that the threats are real, perceived threats, right? So if I continue to tell my children that if we go outside, someone is going to kidnap them, right? If I go to Olivia right now and I go, baby, if you go outside right now, someone's going to kidnap you. She's going to look outside. She's not going to see anybody. She's like, Mom, you're crazy. But if I gaslight her, if I make her doubt her own judgment, once I get that seed of fear that maybe mommy's right, maybe there is someone out there who can kidnap me, I've got her. And now I control her entire reality. And everywhere we go, I make her paranoid. You don't do what I want, people will see you in another failed relationship. Is that what you want? Everybody in this community will see how you can't keep a relationship, how you failed. There goes the seed of doubt. Oh, I can't be in another failed relationship. He's right. Think about what you'll do to your children if we break up again. How will that look to the kids? Oh no, how will it look to the kids? He's right. I can't break up with him, even though he's not fulfilling me at all and he separated me from everything that I actually want in my life. The perceived threats become so real that they become your reality, but they are not your reality. They are his perceived reality. He is projecting that on you because he is gaslighting you. And then the only way to get away, so people go, okay, Jamie, I'm being gaslighted. I know it now. How do I get away? You see, this is the tricky thing. It is no contact, none whatsoever. And they will manipulate people in your life to pop up, to come around, to find a reason to talk to you. I just have to pick something up. I just need to talk to you for a second because they know that you are weak and they can get in there. So no matter how much time has passed, even 2 months, a good gaslighter will reel you right back in and you will do the back and forth. Before you know it, you will have wasted years of your life. No contact. Block them on social media. Change your phone number. And any friend who says you're being harsh, give them the 2 big middle fingers, which I want to do right now, but I won't because I want people to be able to share this message and not feel like they can't share it with 2 middle fingers. Anybody who is telling you that you're being harsh, you're being cruel, all he or she ever did was love you and you're just shutting them out, bam, they don't get it. Protect your peace and your reality. You deserve to stay in control of your reality. Remove any perceived threats from your life. Do not allow anybody to gaslight you, warp you, mist you, change you, put you in a fog where you no longer believe or know what is right or not right for your own life. You can't make a decision because they're making them for you. They are guilting you and using threats not based in reality to keep you in a relationship you know you don't want to be in. That is gaslighting, whether it's a friendship, a relationship with a family member, or a romantic relationship. The only way out is through, and you have got to cut off all contact. Nobody should use shame or fear to change you. That is not change, that is control. I love you today. It's hump day. We're almost there. Have a great day.